Hello students and welcome to the lecture. So students, as we know that we have started the examples and solutions, and in the previous lecture we had started with the environmental studies, okay? And we had successfully completed the 15th questions. So in this lecture, basically we are going to cover with the 15th more question of the same topic, means environmental studies, okay? The pattern will be the same. Either we will covering the questions which we had already covered for the better revision, or we will learning the new topics for the better understanding of this particular topic. Okay. Our time period for 40, 20 and 15 seconds will be remain as it is. Okay. So with this notes, let's start this session. So the first question we have is, what is the unit of electric charge? Basically, it is the repeated question. Okay. So it is for our revision. 20 seconds you have to think and answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Time's up. Correct answer is C. Alright. Correct answer is C. So basically, as we had discussed many times, like electric charge is the static charge particle, okay, with the unit of coulomb, okay. But when there is a particles flow of electricity, then this becomes the electric current, okay, and the electric current having the unit ampere. All right. And there was a person whose name was Benjamin Franklin, who divided charge into positive and negative. Okay. So remember these details. Volt is for the electric potential. Okay. Let's move forward. Second question we have. Which type of pollution is caused by the discharge of harmful chemicals into rivers and lakes? 30 seconds you have to think and answer. Time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Time's up. Correct answer is B. B. Water pollution. So basically, if we discuss this particular thing in detail, then let's suppose this is the factory. Okay. And this factory is situated nearby a water channel or a water body. All right. This is the water body. Now, what will happen? Generally, this type of factories dumped their waste into the water body, like this one. Okay. And this particular waste flows with the flow of the water. And if any individual like this one, they are consuming this water, then they will become sick, or there will be a health issue with them. What is the reason? Because now this water is contaminated. Now this water is contaminated. So if you are consuming this water, basically you are consuming the contaminated water. Okay. So this is an example of water pollution. Okay. Similarly, if we take an example of the air pollution, then we could say, like there is a factory, this one, this is the chimney. When this chimney discharging the sulfides, or you can say harmful chemical particles in the air, and there is anyone who is breathing this air, because this air is discharged in the atmosphere. Okay, so automatically the person who is inhaling this air is near to the contaminated air form. All right. Similar things happen with your soil when this particular waste is dumped into the land. Dumped into the land. Then what will happen? Soil become contaminated, and anything grows up in this soil, it's become harmful. All right. So this is the details. Okay. Now let's move forward. Again, we have the science question. Why I am giving you this science questions? Because I want you all to remember the units. Because units comes for 1 marks, but if you are unable to answer them, you will lose your mark. Okay, and 1 mark is just an example. Basically, I was trying to say for the question. Okay, so what is the unit of electric potential or voltage? Volt, ampere, ohm, coulomb. It is very easy question. So I think 15 seconds is more than enough time to answer it. So your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th. Time's up. Correct answer is voltage. Okay. Electric potential. Electric current. Electric resistance. Electric charge. Okay. Fourth question we have, which type of energy is associated with the energy stored in the nucleus of an atom? Mechanical energy, thermal energy, electrical energy, nuclear energy. You have 30 seconds to think and answer. Time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Time's up. And basically the answer is D. Nuclear energy. So basically if we talk about this concept, then this is the structure of an atom. At center, it having the nucleus, okay, which contain two things, protons and neutrons. Proton is the positive charge. Neutrons are the neutral charge. Okay. And at this ring structures, it's contain electrons. Electrons which are negative charge particles. Okay. So basically nuclear energy deals with this particular nucleus. Okay. It is of two types, nuclear fission and nuclear fusion. It is of the two types, nuclear fission and the nuclear fusion. So basically if we talk about the fission first, in this form what happened? Large size nucleus get transformed, or you can say gets break down into 3 or more small nucleus or nuclei, you can say. Okay. If we talk about the fusion, then what happened? Small nuclei get together to form large shape nucleus. So there are two processes. In the process of fusion, there is one large nucleus which is breaking down into 3 or more form. In the fusion process, there is smaller nucleus which are getting combined together to form a bigger nucleus. Okay. If we talk about the energy, then the fusion energy is higher than the fission energy. Okay. Fusion generally happens at the sun. Okay. And fission is generally happened in the nuclear power plant. Okay. So remember the details. Now, if we talk about fusion, which is happened in the nuclear bomb and the nuclear power plant, it is of two types. Change, or you can say controlled chain reaction and uncontrolled chain reaction. Okay. In controlled chain reaction, one nucleus is transformed into one and then transferred into one, then transferred into one. So there is a completely controlled chain reaction. But in the uncontrolled form, one will transfer into 3. Then these 3 will transfer into 9. Then so on the process will be go on. Okay. It simply means that there is a uncontrollable chain reaction. So the controllable is basically happens in the nuclear power plant. The uncontrolled is basically used in the nuclear bombs. Okay. And when the process of breaking down is going on, there is a huge amount of energy. Huge amount of energy released, which is known as the nuclear energy. Okay. So remember these details. Okay. And the fuel we use in the nuclear power plant for the nuclear fission is uranium U-235. Okay. So remember these details. Let's move forward. Fifth question we have. What is the process by which liquid water is absorbed by the roots of plant and released as a vapor through the leaves? Evaporation, condensation, sublimation, transpiration. 20 seconds you have to think and answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20. Time's up. Correct answer is transpiration. Basically about this we had already discussed in the previous lecture, but here I am going to revise it for you so that you have a better understanding of the topic. Okay. So this is the plant. We have, okay. They are the leaves. This is the petals and upper face, you can say, of the plant. Okay. Now what will happen? This is the soil and the roots. Okay. So basically, Roots are responsible to absorb the water. Then, thereafter, the water transport to the other parts of the plant in the upright direction. Then, it's also transferred to the leaves. Okay. And once it started getting the leaf area, okay, then what will happen? Due to the process of transpiration, this water will release to the atmosphere in form of the vapors. In form of the water vapors. Okay. And this process is known as the transpiration. Now my question is, I had told you about xylem and the phloem, right? And I had told you the spelling may be incorrect. Okay. Phloem. I had told you about the working of these particular two things. Now I want you all to answer it, and you have only 20 seconds to think and answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Time's up. Xylem is basically the tissue which transport the water. Okay. Phloem is basically the tissue which transport food and other material. Okay. So remember their working. Let's move forward. Again, the sixth question we have. What is the unit of electric power consumption? Volt, ampere, watt, coulomb. 20 seconds you have to think and answer. Time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Time's up. Correct answer is C. Watt. Volt for electric potential. Ampere for electric current. Volt is for electric power. Coulomb is for electric charge. I know you guys are getting bored by reading these questions again and again, but trust me, it is for your benefit only. Okay. Seventh question we have. Which type of energy associated with the energy of moving objects? This question already we had discussed in the previous lecture. Okay. But here it is again for your better understanding, because some languages change. So 20 seconds you have to think and answer. Time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Time's up. Correct answer is A. So basically we talk about the nuclear energy, then it is generated by the nuclear fission or by the nuclear fusion. Okay. If we talk about the electric energy, then it is generated by the electricity. Okay. If we talk about the thermal energy, it is generally generated by the heating. Okay. But if we talk about the mechanical energy, then it is generated by the movements of the particles. Okay. So here we are talking about the energy of a moving object. Then we are talking about the mechanical energy. All right. Eighth question we have. What is the process by which water vapor in the atmosphere turns into liquid water droplets in the clouds? Evaporation, condensation, sublimation, transpiration. 30 seconds you have to think and answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Time's up. Correct answer is B. So basically there are two scenarios for understanding this particular question. Okay. This is the cloud. This is the cloud. This is the water. This is the water. Okay. And this is the particular theme we have. So basically, there is a first process of evaporation. Okay. When the heating is there, what will happen? Temperature goes up, kinetic energy will goes up. So what will happen? This water, which is in a liquid form, started transferred into the gaseous form or the vapors, and this process is known as the process of evaporation. Okay. And when it becomes the gaseous form, it will start it upliftment. Okay. Second scenario is when this droplets reaches the cloud. Okay. Then what will happen? After reaching the clouds, the temperature will be goes down. And when the temperature will be go down, the kinetic energy will also goes down. And when the kinetic energy will goes down, what will happen? This gaseous form will transfer into the liquid form. Then what will happen? This water vapor will started converting into the water droplets. And being heavier, these water droplets could not be sustained by the clouds and they started coming downside. And this process is known as the process of condensation, which gives rise to the precipitation or the rain, you can say. Alright, so this is the complete explanation. During the heating up, the process of evaporation will take place in which the water, because of the increasing temperature, started converting into the water vapors and will move to the upward side. After reaching the clouds, when the temperature will goes down, the kinetic energy will be goes down. Water vapor will transfer into the water droplet. The process of condensation take place, and because water droplets are heavier to carry on, the water droplets will started coming down in the form of precipitation or the rain. Okay. Now let's move forward. Ninth question we have volt, ampere, coulomb. What is the unit of electric charge? It is very easy question. 15 seconds you have to think and answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th. Time's up. Correct answer is C. 10th question we have. Which type of energy associated with the energy of the particles in a substance due to their temperature? Mechanical, thermal, electrical, nuclear. 20 seconds you have to think and answer. Time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20. Time's up. Correct answer is B. Thermal energy. In the previous lecture, we had discussed this question in detail, but because we are revising it now, so let me tell you, whenever the thermal energy take place, which means there is a upliftment of the temperature, what will happen? kinetic energy will also goes up. And when the kinetic energy of an atoms of a particular substance will goes up, the atoms or components will start moving here and there. And this will generate a movement within a substance, which is an example of the thermal energy. Okay. 11th question we have. What is the process by which a gas turns into a liquid due to cooling? Evaporation, condensation, sublimation, transpiration. 20 seconds you have to answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20. Time's up. Correct answer is B. Okay. I had told you in the previous example of cloud. Okay. Similar like this question is. Okay. Gas here indicates a water vapors which generates due to the high temperature. Liquid generates the water droplets. Okay. So whenever the condensation process takes place, there will be a decline in the temperature, and similarly there will be a decline in the kinetic energy of the particles, which leads to the gaseous form into the liquid form. Okay. So this is the correct explanation. 12th question we have. Unit of the electric current, volt, ampere, ohm, coulomb. 15 seconds you have to think and answer. Okay. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Correct answer is B. Okay. Which type of energy associated with the energy of electric charges in motion? Mechanical, thermal, electrical, nuclear. 20 seconds you have to think and answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20. Time's up. Correct answer is C. Basically, we are talking about the electrical charges, which is related with the electricity. And electricity generates the electrical energy. So if we relate all these things, then we will find C should be the answer. Okay. 14th question we have. What is the process by which a liquid turns directly into a gas without passing through the solid state? Okay. All right, student, there is something to change. Cut this line. Because there is a solid, then liquid, then gaseous form. Okay. So liquid transferred into the gaseous form. There is no role of the solid. So corrected question. Okay. So now you have the options. Your time starts now. 15 seconds you have to think and answer. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th. Time's up. Correct answer is evaporation. Evaporation is a process in which liquid transferred into the gaseous form. Okay. 15th and the last question we have. What is the unit of electric potential or voltage? 15 seconds you have to think and answer. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th, 14th, 15th. Time's up. Correct answer is A. So students, in this lecture, we have finished with the examples and solutions of the environmental studies. We have revised some topics which we had already discussed. We have learned some topics which we didn't. Okay. But overall, we have made ourselves progressed while covering these topics. Okay. So in the next lecture, we will start with some new topic. Till then, just revise all the facts and figures we have discussed in this lecture. Okay. With these notes, let's end this lecture and thank you.